I am honestly ashamed anytime I see Otumfuor dressed like this, in suit and things like that. I am totally ashamed. You are one of the greatest kings of the world. You are an ancient king. Osei Tutu the first should be so ashamed seeing Otumfuor dressed like this.
Vimbas.
And what do? My brother, my sister, there is nepotism in Freemasonry. You know what it means to say nepotism? Oh, because you belong to the Freemason, there are 4 other guys. In fact, they all qualify more than you. But you are also qualified. The other people are more qualified. But I give you that. That is nepotism. Favoritism. Clickism. Freemasons help each other to rise higher and higher. It's an organization that also has religious undertones and spiritual undertones. I will not go into that. What I just want to go into is the fact that there is nepotism. It is an organization built on nepotism. If I am wrong, educate me.
Blakk Rasta abeki kana adwen e de akere Otumfuor Osei Tutu over Freemason picture of him trending here on social media just a few days ago. To those of us who don't know, Otumfuor Osei Tutu has been part of the Freemason for a long time. Or your grand patron, one of the high-ranking profiles in the Freemason. Now, on May 25th, 2024, and as some Freemason for both in Ghana and outside, a pay courtesy call on him. Actually, say, omoko support ni save or Otumfuor project or yeah, with a huge sum of money. Omone so have some private meeting. Now, photos are trending online had the king of the Ashanti kingdom dressed in the Freemason regalia. Freemason for atadie, as you can see on the screen. Anya Blakk Rasta there, Osei Anke Osei His Excellency Kufuor, who happens to be part of the Freemason, addresses her, and you all know the king of Ashanti kingdom. Osei Anke also share chesene hininta de edikomuntem, because that is what he stands for. Now onu hu ye no ferry ediman. What was also stated say Otumfuor Osei Tutu the first must be ashamed also say ohun se wa addresses her. One fancy or okikan adwen edi church say Otumfuor in different ways or cited say in fact the Freemason the omo ye pan and say omo ye very biased chese nepotism ewo muntem pan or say in fact because say oye Freemason member nti ombetimi alobi deals be amount ono onpe send your omu pretty asem. Also spirituality aka ho de onpe se obekọ ho aka ho asem. Now so to him Otumfuor Osei Tutu anya de. In fact send your blasting no ama ni video trendy. Moma yenko tie de Blakk Rasta kan ye ba ye beto amuso.
Vimbas.
Now the very last thing I want to look at, and I will close on this, is a very thorny issue, and I intentionally decided to keep it for the last. Oh my God, my brother, my sister, it's an issue that is very dicey. It has to do with the Otumfuor. He says, I have no regrets about being a Freemason. And this is Otumfuor speaking. And this is being read from Graphic Online, is the national communicator. It can never go wrong. The government finances this newspaper and pays all the workers of this newspaper, so they dare not spread false news. I have no regrets about being a Freemason. Asante Otumfuor Osei Tutu the second, and that is him dressed like a Freemason. And when you look at it, the symbol of the Freemasons is right there, hanging from the lower part of his chest. And when you look down, there is also that eye of Horus down there. You can see all the signs of the Freemasons, and he's wearing their gloves. Let's go into it. Now the Asante Otumfuor Osei Tutu the second, who also serves as the grand patron of the Grand Lodge of Ghana, has stated that he has no regrets about his 25-year membership in Freemasonry. Speaking of the milestone, he reflected on his concerns at the start of the journey and the impact of the organization. 25 years ago, I was initiated, and the word is initiated. Initiated. You know what that word means? Well, I was initiated into Freemasonry. There is no doubt that in joining a society or club, one cannot help but wonder what benefits or restrictions await. Otumfuor Osei Tutu II said, in the case of Freemasonry, you are left to worryingly wonder more without knowing exactly what you are going to face, and with no one ready to tell you what you want to know. Despite initial uncertainties, the Asantehene affirmed his satisfaction with his experience. Whatever doubts or reservations might have crossed my mind, all I can say after the 25-year period is that I have no regrets on being a Freemason, experiencing what it unfolds and what it means to be called a Freemason. I leave it here. I am honestly ashamed anytime I see Otumfuor dressed like this, in suit and things like that. I am totally ashamed. You are one of the greatest kings of the world. You are an ancient king. Osei Tutu I should be so ashamed seeing Otumfuor dressed like this. Why should you dress in suit, let alone a Freemason suit? You are the king of Ashanti. The Ashanti kingdom is not a joke Freemasonry. It's a powerful ancient entity. Do we know the history of the Ashanti kingdom? Do we know what it entails to be an Ashanti king? Do we know what wars the Ashantis have to fight in order to keep the kingdom? Do we know what it means to say Asantehene and Asantemai? You will dress in a Freemason suit, sometimes dress in British tailored suits. I think it's a demeanor, in fact, for the kingdom. What is the importance of dropping your so-called official name anytime you become an Asantehene? Anytime you pick up some ancient kingship or chieftaincy, you pick on what is known as the stool name. You have no allegiance to any other thing but the stool. My brother, my sister, you dress in suit. Today you are in Freemason suit. Let Kufuor and the rest dress in Freemasonry. Let Kwame and Jonathan dress in their Freemason suit. That is okay. They want to be Freemasons. That is okay. I have no problem with them. I have a problem with an ancient king who, in my opinion, in fact, is scraping off the luster. You know what it means to say the luster? The shine of this great ancient kingdom. It's a disgrace. I'm not happy about this. As a Pan-Africanist, a man who loves tradition, a man who loves the culture of our great ancestors, I think Asante man should start speaking with Otumfuor. Please. I wouldn't even have too much of a problem if you had worn your kente there and in your palanquin. Let the other Freemasons wear their Freemason garments. Come and surround you and sing for you. But exactly what is Freemasonry? It is a secret organization. And that secret organization, my brother, my sister, is an organization put together to support each other. How do they support each other? They have their various signs. When they shake hands with you, they have something that they do for you to see that, oh, I'm a Freemason. Are you one? If you are one, you respond in equal measure just by shaking hands. They have their rings in different ranks. So when you see somebody with a certain ring, you know that this is a higher than you or lower than you. And what do? My brother, my sister, there is nepotism in Freemasonry. You know what it means to say nepotism? Oh, because you belong to the Freemason, there are 4 other guys. In fact, they all qualify more than you. But you are also qualified. The other people are more qualified. but I give you that. That is nepotism, favoritism, cliquism. Freemasons help each other to rise higher and higher. It's an organization that also has religious undertones and spiritual undertones. I will not go into that. What I just want to go into is the fact that there is nepotism. It is an organization built on nepotism. If I am wrong, educate me.
All credits to 3FM, Blakk Rasta, and I just say Akikana Dream, and the actual Otumfuor Osei Tutu. In the past, Okawa dreams in such a manner the Otumfuor Osei Tutu, people may come for you. Ebinum Kram Pobechemu said, don't step a foot in the Ashanti region. But for once, Asenkrofo P supported Blakk Rasta. Almost be jade more and far and to on Hinene. So Ebinum also said he should be mindful of his words. After listening to him for a drink chair on Insema or Kanye concerning Otumfuor Osei Tutu, any the Freemason FA session no am I adofo Vimbas TV so ena muwi
Vimbas TV.